Hello everyone, welcome to Manvi Tapes. So, Bari Eid is coming, also known as Bakra Eid. Not only that, we have just missed amazing Father's Day. So whenever an Eid is coming, I always think of making something for Eid, and that is in money. And I've just missed Father Day. I was making something very special for that also, and that is father of all the currency. Yes, you're guessing it right, and that is dollar. So this is what I was making. And while making this, throughout the time, I was struggling with the sketch because whenever I used to make it, it looked like a cloth. When I showed it to a lot of people for a fresh eye, always whenever you make a sketch, it is very important to show it to people so that fresh eye can pick up mistakes more easily than you yourself. Not only that, the technology has made it so easy for me to create more and more trials because in the end of the process, what I see is I have created something very different from the initial idea. So I started sketching the note, and what I noticed is that it looked more like a drapery. But once I looked at it again and again, I crumpled a real note, kept it in front of me. That is why still life is very important. It increases your observation rather than just using your imagination. Yes, it was there in my head. The idea, of course, is there, but always put a real image in front of you whenever you are sketching it. So I quickly took a note, I clipped it. I observed there were crisp edges, because of which I changed my drawing. Rather than curves, I started giving these triangular curves so that it gives a crisp edges like a paper. Once I was done with that, I started creating the dollar note. There were so many details in it, so I gave up in between, and then I started creating basic, like this is a dollar note, this is a significant mark of it. But if you look at it very carefully, what I have done now is I have given shadow to the Donald Duck so that it gives a little bit of 3D look on the image. Soon you will see how I have given shadows on the note. Not only that, I have also made a hyper-realistic tape on it. Don't miss that out. Keep watching this video. I'm going to burst this little bubble of a myth, and that is that we used to believe in our childhood that if we are going to be saving money like Uncle Scrooge, then automatically we would have a money bank just like him. But reality soon hits us hard, and we realize it doesn't happen like that. Rather, if we save our currency, if I look at it, rather than the gold or the dollar, that is the father of all currency, if nothing else is going to come in our hand, because inflation is going to eat that money up. So rather than that, my point is, and my little advice is, either you save it in the form of father of all currency, and that is dollars, gold, or you invest in something. Or you can else keep dreaming about becoming Uncle Scrooge. So last time I put a poll where I have seen a lot of people want these particular lessons, tutorials. So I'm going to start with the shading one. And this is a very good example of shading where I have shown how a paper can create shadows and highlights and also a shadow in the background. While I was making it, I got this one advice that you can pick a grayscale background. So I was trying some things before, like a yellow background and a red background and a maroon one. And as soon as I got this advice, I thought of implementing it, and I have put a very similar to the tone of this note. The background is there, but this beauty of this particular artwork is that whoever wants this, whatever customer requires, I can change the background as per the interior. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me.